Right, let's jump straight into it. If you're running a small business or you're a local professional, you already know the digital landscape can feel like an absolute maze. So in this explainer, we are cutting through the noise. We're going to completely demystify digital marketing and break down the Webo VIP DIY bundle, which is essentially your master key to local SEO and dominating your specific market. Let's get going.
Let's be real for a second. You are out there doing the hard work, bringing real value to your community. But there's this giant roadblock standing between you and your future customers. I'm talking about the constantly changing Google algorithms, the completely confusing coding jargon, and those mysterious AI bots. Honestly, it's enough to make anyone feel like dominating local search is just way too complex, incredibly technical, or just flat out too expensive for a local business to tackle. It's a huge headache, right?
Which brings us to Section 1, your guide to growth.
So, how do we bypass all that complexity? Well, Webo steps in as your navigator here, offering a practically foolproof ecosystem. Think of it as a continuous loop. At the very top, you've got your main website and your Google business profile. These feed directly into two totally distinct engines. On one side, you have the customer hub, and on the other, the microsite hub. The magic here is how the inbound and outbound links tie everything together into this perfectly seamless path to victory. It literally connects all the dots for you without you having to overthink it.
Moving right along to Section 2, the 3 pillars of digital success.
Okay, so to actually guarantee that growth and keep customers coming back, this whole ecosystem leans on 3 really specific digital pillars. Pillar number 1 is absolutely crucial. It's your identity. We're talking about your main website and your Google Business Profile, or GBP. Now, there is a hard and fast rule here. You literally must use your exact business name across the board. So if you're Kayla Marketing, you are Kayla Marketing everywhere. Maintaining that perfect consistency builds rock-solid brand authority. Plus, it makes it stupidly easy for Google to index you correctly and keeps all your analytics perfectly aligned.
Now, the next 2 pillars represent a really fascinating contrast. You've got the Get Growing site, which acts as your customer hub, and then you have the Get Found site, which is your microsite hub. And they serve 2 entirely different audiences. The customer hub, that's a warm, engaging space built 100% for human beings. But the microsite hub, that is a highly technical, behind-the-scenes space engineered strictly for machine AI crawler bots. Let's zoom in on the human side for a second, the customer hub. This is where your customer gets to be the hero. It's a dedicated space branded specifically to your business, where they can actually log in and interact with you. They can manage loyalty points, grab rewards and coupons, and easily refer their friends. And here's the real kicker. Webo throws in a massive engagement tool. Your customers get access to a library of over 40,000 ebooks across 25 different categories. I mean, that is just an incredible retention tool, right?
All right, Section 3, feeding the AI bots.
So, human engagement is fantastic, but you need new humans to actually find you first, right? Enter the machine side of things. The microsite hub is built entirely to aggressively feed search engines the structured data and EEAT signals they are constantly hunting for. Expertise, experience, authority, and trustworthiness. And to pull this off, performance is everything. 2 megabytes. That is the strict absolute page size limit for every single page in this microsite hub. Why? Because 2 megabytes perfectly matches Googlebot's current crawl parameters. It means the bots can scan and index your site at lightning speed with absolutely 0 lag.
And packed inside that tiny, lightning-fast 2 megabyte limit is some serious technical heavy lifting. We're talking embedded schema markup, which is basically a language search engines can easily digest, along with highly optimized meta tags and Google Analytics for tracking. It even has AI bot redirection, so bots automatically cite your main website correctly. But honestly, the absolute crown jewel here is the UTM tagged links. These links tie your Google Business Profile posts, your products, and your offers right back to the microsite. It creates this incredibly powerful inbound and outbound loop that basically just rockets your search ranking.
Which brings us to Section 4, you drive, we navigate.
Okay, I know exactly what you're probably thinking right now. Schema markup, inbound linkage loops. That sounds exactly like the technical nightmare we were trying to avoid in the first place. But this is where the execution is just brilliant. It's built entirely on this idea. You drive, we navigate. There's a quote from the source material that just hits the nail on the head. If you can use your phone, you can do this. Just tap and paste. And that's actual reality. You do not need to write a single line of code. No computer science degree required. All that crazy complexity is handled entirely behind the scenes. So here is what that looks like in everyday life. Step 1, you, the business owner, just tap and paste the provided prompts right from your smartphone. That's it, you're driving. Step 2, Webo's built-in AI takes the wheel for all the heavy lifting. It automatically spins up the microsite pages, embeds the schema, writes out the meta tags, and configures those tracking links. And then, step 3 is just the payoff. Your customer base grows through the Customer Hub's loyalty programs, and the AI bots boost your search ranking using the Microsite Hub's perfectly structured data. It's a win-win.
Finally, Section 5, brilliantly affordable. Let's put all of this into perspective. You are getting one of the most comprehensive e-marketing packages out there, the Google Business Profile Optimization, the Customer Reward Hub, and that AI Magnet microsite handling all the technical SEO for you. And the price tag for this kind of digital dominance? 500 Rand. Seriously, no joke. The entire DIY ecosystem is just 500 Rand per month. It's almost impossibly affordable. Webo basically took a high-end, enterprise-level strategy and priced it so that any local business owner can actually afford to win online. No massive agency fees, no tech headaches. Just tap, paste, and grow for 500 Rand.
So that really just leaves us with one final question to think about. Are you ready to stop fighting the algorithms and start actually growing? It is definitely time to stop letting all that technical jargon hold your business back. Before we wrap up this explainer, I just want to quickly remind you that there is a highly visual infographic available right now. It's fantastic for getting instant clarification on everything we've just talked about today, so definitely grab that. And if you want to dig into these strategies even deeper, make sure you tune into our companion audio podcast for a really solid deep dive discussion. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with me today. And hey, here's to your digital growth.